Hello, this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kemi Omoshibi. The Nigerian Shippers Council has recovered about 80 million naira from the SSC charges imposed on importers by shipping companies between January and June this year. The port economic regulator had in recent years engaged in serious confrontation with shipping firms and terminal operators over SSC and illegal charges to the tune of over 4 trillion naira. Some of the cases are still subject to litigation. The Deputy Director Compliance Monitoring NSC, Kediton Ago, who disclosed this during a lecture at a one-day seminar, said money which was recovered from damages, storage charges, SF charges, and other illegal collections have been returned to their owners. He, however, advised the operators to always live by the rule, added that there are guidelines and regulations which he had said were meant to be obeyed. Multilateral donor agencies have raised $1.57 billion for the transmission company of Nigeria to expand Nigeria's electricity grid to 20,000 megawatts within the next 4 years. The Managing Director of Transmission Company of Nigeria, Mr. Usman Gur Mohammed, revealed this in Abuja during a two-day workshop to review supervisory control and data acquisition and electricity management system plans in Abuja. He said the donor agencies include the World Bank, African Development Bank, Japan International Cooperation Agency, and French Development Agency. He also said the funds were raised for the TCN to implement a transition, rehabilitation, and expansion program. Right about now, South Africa's rand edged lower on Wednesday in a subdued morning session. At 6:30 GMT, the rand was 0.06% weaker at 12.5525 per dollar. However, traders said safe haven assets remain in favor, with short rand plays targeting 12.20 and stop above 12.80. According to analysts at Nedbank, there is a need for a break of either 13.6500 or 13.4500 to shake up things again, but at this stage, hard to see what is going on to push it. Bonds were also barely changed, with the yield on benchmark paper due in 2026 up 0.5 basis points to 8.885%. Stocks were due to open lower when trade commences at 7 o'clock GMT, with the JICA top 40 futures index down almost 0.4%. Still in South Africa, Telkom on Wednesday said its chief financial officer would step down at the end of the month to take on the responsibility of chief investment officer. Telkom said this is in order to tackle the South African landline provider's investment strategy. The company said in a statement that Dion Fredericks will be replaced by insider Shelofelo Molefe on July 4th. Molefe joined Telkom in 2016 as Deputy CFO to Fredericks. In 2017, she was appointed to the Group Executive Committee as Chief Risk and Compliance Officer. And on a foreign scene, business and union leaders across the UK and Europe have joined together to plead for pace and urgency in Brexit negotiations. The CBI and TUC, along with European counterparts, are calling on the UK government and European Union to make measurable progress. UK and European Union leaders will attend a European Council meeting this week. The CBI Business Bureau, the TUC, and the European Trade Union Confederation collectively represent 45 million workers and 20 million employers across the EU. However, the group said the UK and EU must put economic interests and people's job rights and livelihoods first. Now on the entertainment scene, Deadpool 2 broke the $700 million mark at the worldwide box office this weekend, making it the number 3 R-rated movie of all time, behind Deadpool and The Matrix Reloaded. According to Box Office Mojo, Deadpool 2 now only trails behind the first Deadpool's $783 million box office total and The Matrix Reloaded $742 million global gross. The film recently became the third movie based on Marvel's Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War to cross the $300 million mark at the domestic box office in 2018. With Ant-Man and the Wasp on the way, it is possible that the Marvel-Disney machine could break a few more records before the end of the year. And that's it on Enterprise Television News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv, our social media platform are always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Kemi Omoshibi, and thanks for watching.